AI is literally taking over the world. Okay, not actually, but if you've been alive for the last couple of years, you've definitely noticed it being everywhere. So, what is AI? At first glance, AI is not that different than literal magic. Seriously, how did humanity go from smashing rocks together to using these same rocks to build supercomputers, and then teaching these computers to literally know you, personally? It's kind of freaky, actually. But worry not, Jits, because I'm about to yap about all things AI in Gen Z terms, because none of us really touch grass anymore, and I gotta find ways to keep your attention nowadays. Basically, all you really gotta know is that AI is like a super chill robot that you cannot see, but is constantly around you, living rent-free in every one of your devices. There's a catch, though. This super chill robot is constantly learning. So imagine you're teaching your dog to fetch. You yeet the ball, and your dog fetches because you've taught this dog to bring it back to you, because it gets a treat. Easy enough, AI is basically that, but on steroids. Instead of treats, we give it data, basically a bunch of information, and it uses that to fetch results for us. AI is basically a bunch of machines that are taught to do human things. And by human, I more so mean thinking, reasoning, and learning. It's sort of like if you sent your phone to college so it could study to become a person. To make better sense of how that works, we need to talk about AI's bestie, machine learning. Think of machine learning as the way AI gets its super brain juice. This juice allows the fancy rock to go from knowing nothing to learning all of calculus overnight. We make these AI models by force-feeding them tons of data until they learn patterns. This is dummy important, by the way. If you show it 1,000 pictures of cats and dogs, it'll start to figure out what makes a cat and a dog. Think of these learned patterns as puzzle pieces. Get enough pieces and you can build a whole puzzle. This, my beautiful friend, is called a neural network. Each puzzle piece is taught to do a specific task. Get enough of these weighties together and they could accomplish more complicated tasks. You can get your little legion of puzzle pieces to recognize faces or voices to then recreate them. This teamwork is how AI takes baby steps to figure out the big stuff. One puzzle piece may just be vibing, identifying simple stuff like edges. The next piece might detect shapes, and by the end, you got yourself a cute little AI that can recognize entire faces. Or cats and dogs. Now, let's cut into some spicy stuff. Sure, AI tools are cool and everything, but that's not why you're here today. You're actually here because of something called an algorithm, AI's partner in crime. This is what put my silly little video into your silly little hands. Now, if you're anything like me, you probably have a very, very interesting For You page. Now, how does that even happen? Imagine your For You page is a nightclub, and in front of this nightclub you got a bouncer that lets in guests. The bouncer is the AI, and the guests are any random post on that platform. Some guests pass the vibe check and scooch on in, and the chopped posts get sent home. You never see them. But how does our little bouncer know who to even let inside? Unbeknownst to you, this bouncer actually stops you, constantly. It takes notes on how long you watch vids, how many times you loop them, and it even tracks how fast you skip the videos that you don't like. As your biggest glazer, this bouncer knows all about what you want to see and constantly wants to impress its master with only the best stuff. This is exactly why if you keep searching for cute dog videos, your feed suddenly turns into doggo paradise. That is the AI algorithm doing its magic. TLDR, AI is a mix of math, data, and most importantly, learning. Putting in the work to serve you that personalized vibe every day. We feed the machines a buttload of information and order it to detect patterns which it will then attempt to recreate in the form of a model, a fancy word for its memory of everything you taught it. And that's pretty much the tea on how AI and its many tools work, made less boring, of course. And if somehow you made it to the end of this video, I kindly ask that you leave a little something in the tip jar. I'm gonna just turn that around for you. Thank you very much.